Hey guys, my name is Andrew. I'm going to just be doing a quick instructional video on a Tolkien MUD called Multi-Users Middle Earth. This is just for some of the new players that are getting started, want to get some of the basic commands down and stuff like that. So basically, right now I'm at the login screen. This is where you want to either create your account, or if you already have an account, create your character. I already have an account, so I'm going to just create a character real quick. Alright, so now it's just going to take you through a few steps and questions to create your character. I'm just going to kind of go through these real quick. You can play around with them and do all that later, but we're just going to get into it so you can get going with the game. So. Alright, now as soon as you start, you are basically you have not entered the world in which everyone plays yet. So you're kind of just sitting here, and you need to basically you've got to pray to a city. And there in this mud, you've got a couple different races. Obviously, when you're first starting out, you're gonna start as a good race, and that was the elves and dwarves and man, and so forth and stuff like that. So for me, I'm just gonna pray straight to Fornost. Now, once you're here, there's a couple things that you may want to do really quickly. If you notice, there's already like things talking to you and stuff like that, and you can read it all, and it's all well and good. But I want to make sure we cover some of the main things that are super important just to get started. The first thing you probably want to do is just type brief, and what that's gonna do is just make it so it's not quite as spammy. It's not as many words when you look. And what you want to do to look at where you are, look at the room you're in. You can just type L, and you're gonna see the room name is in the green there, and then under that you'll see different objects in the room and any mobs, which would refer to things that are live but are not controlled by other players. And if there were any other players in the room, you would see them as well. So anyway, once you're here, you can move around with north, south, east, west, stuff like that. One of the things that you'll want to get real familiar with right away is score. If you type score, this right here, what it does is it lists your hit points, your mana, and your moves. Now, these hits right here, 35 of 35, 76 of 76, each of those two numbers, if I were to, for example, with the moves, that's probably the easiest one to demonstrate. This first number is going to go down. This tells you how much that first number can go up to. So if I were to move around real quick, just kind of run around and just do a bunch of real quick moving, and then I hit score again, you notice that my moves went down. So as soon as that goes to 0, I'm not going to be able to move anymore, and I've got to wait for it to slowly go back up. If you notice, it's going back up now. Same thing with your hit points. If I were to get hit by something, or if I was fighting something, that first number would go down every time I got hit, or say I had a spell casted on me, that would go down. But then slowly it goes back up over time. So the other thing that you want to look at is your stat. And this basically is going to tell you your OB, or offensive bonus, tells you how good you're going to hit things. Your defensive or dodge bonus, I'm sorry, is tell you how well you're going to dodge, and then your parry bonus. Offense is for hitting. These two, DB, PB, are for your defense basically. And then the last one, your armor, is how much protective gear you have on, which is for warriors very, very important. So, but we'll get into all the class details later on.